We're live. And then we're going to start this stream.
We have like 4 buttons to click when we go live.
And
It's
we're
not
the
a
stream.
1-button setup, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Oh, yeah. All right. We're live. We're live. We're going to double check here.
We're live times 3.
We are. We're good to go.
Treat.
Okay, peanut gallery.
Hot dang. All right. Audio?
All right, we're live.
Perfect. I'm good.
I'm good.
You are?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Are you set to public?
Probably.
Okay. I'm
It'll
good
be
at public. All right. We got more than 3 interesting topics this week.
More than 3 topics anyway.
Yeah. More than 3 topics.
At least one interesting topic.
Yeah. The first one that I'm really interested in was actually published by MKBHD about 3 months ago.
Okay.
And it was a studio tour of Lou from Unbox Therapies.
Which
video.
we've been talking about in our streams the
A
past
lot,
few weeks.
because he has a very nice setup. It's very well done. And the behind the scenes on this studio tour was astounding with the amount of work he had put into it.
Not quite as impressive as Linus's, I don't think.
It's not
But
as
still
big.
pretty impressive.
It's not as big as Linus's, but I would.
It's more higher tech
It's
and more convenient.
It's way more convenient. Yes, I think that's the best way to put that. Something I heard about today while looking up topics for today, the Brave web browser. Never heard before. I have it installed
Okay.
on this computer.
So that's a version of Chromium,
It's
right?
built on Chromium.
But it's supposed to be more private.
It's supposed to be more private, but the part I found very interesting about it, we'll get into later, is on their ad blocking techniques.
Okay. Did they block it in the actual request?
So we're going to hit that in a minute.
Okay.
An interesting idea. Dell's going to try to out Amazon.
That'll
by
go well.
doing Black Friday on an entire month, and it's terrible in about every way.
That'll be interesting.
If you want an SSD, buy it now, because prices are going to go up if Samsung and Intel and a couple other brands can't start mass producing real soon. We got a really weird internet social media strike wanting to happen.
Okay.
It's not going to do anything.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, by
Interesting.
Wikipedia. Wiki.
Wikipedia.
Oh, a VR massage lounge is gonna, or massage parlor is gonna open up in LA.
So that makes me think about what we were talking about the other week with the VR interacting with your hand and stuff.
Very cool ideas in here and a lot of stupid ones. We got a kitty cat.
If you see a kitty cat or you hear scratching, it's
It's a
obviously the cat.
It's not Jacob scratching his face, and that's
Nope.
important. And then we got Johnny or Joni Ive, depending on how you want to pronounce him.
Jonathan Ive.
Yep, Jonathan Ive. Leaving Apple, and then a couple disputes where Tim Cook has had to come out and say, it's all good. A lot of heat over there.
No
apparently.
drama over at Apple.
Never. Otherwise, I'm Jacob with Nephew Tech,
And I'm Jay with JMR Media.
and we're going to tech about things.
We're going to tech about that. We might have another special guest come in. We'll see. In addition to the cat, you know. We have a
Alright.
peanut gallery.
Oh, yeah. So, I say first topic is Johnny Ive leaving Apple,
Okay.
because I don't have too much to go on it.
So, from what I know, he's kind of started up his own company called Love From, and he's going to be consulting for Apple and other companies before he could just work for Apple, and doing design work for Apple and other companies.
And other companies. One thing I didn't realize he did specifically was design more than just the Apple products. Apparently, he designed the Apple headquarters, which is like this huge,
Oh, the office
like
and everything.
the
Huh.
huge Superdome building, terrifying Star Trek looking building.
Okay.
Apparently, he's really diverse in the design area.
Okay.
And one place I saw is that he didn't have much to do with the new triple design with the new
camera
iPhone
thing?
camera.
Which
And a lot of people suspect that part of the reason he wants to leave is that he's no longer interested in the same grind over iPhone generations.
Okay.
'Cause at this point, we have 12 different generations or
Yeah.
something. But apparently, he wasn't very active since 2017, I believe.
Okay. Kind of maybe weaning himself off and
Yeah. But I am very curious on what Love From is going to do next.
Yes.
And curious if he's going to go more into folding phones and
ooh,
more of the risky tech.
Yeah.
Because Apple always has played it safe and improved one thing almost every generation. where Samsung or
Huawei.
OnePlus or Huawei would
Making big leaps
making riskier leaps.
That
they aren't playing it safe.
that can go wrong.
Yeah.
Samsung.
And I'm curious if he's just gone so far that he's ready to make bigger risks because he's done all
I can
the safe stuff.
believe that, yeah. And he doesn't have to worry about the money necessarily.
Yeah, but I'd be really curious to see what
Yeah.
he comes with next because some of his designs have been pretty terrible. He did the clamshell MacBook with
Okay.
that weird colored clamshell look,
Gotcha.
which is terribly ugly. But it was ahead of its time, from what I was told. Before I got in computers, but apparently back then it was just gray. Your computer choice is black or gray.
Okay.
And then he had made laptops with the blue and the greens and the oranges, and he really made colors pop, which is cool. So I'm
It's
curious.
different.
Yeah. You want to do VR massage parlor?
Sure.
I found this one over on Engadget.
Okay.
We can't do share screen, which is unfortunate, but apparently there's going to be a VR massage parlor opening up in Los Angeles, which is very different. They will offer 10 different VR environments for you to try and relax in.
So you could be at the beach.
Yeah,
Will it be a normal massage and you just have a VR headset on? Or will
So
I guess
they
it'd be a
say
completely
they-
automated massage?
So this is where I found really interesting. Escapes might not be able to offer you a massage from a real masseur or masseuse on an actual Caribbean beach, but a quick getaway hustle to the LA VR resort is worth checking out. So it seems like they have the massage tables with the masseuse.
Okay.
Somewhere else in this article I can't find at the moment. They have just the massage chairs, which I think will almost work better.
Okay.
Because the one thing I don't like about the VR headsets is the weight.
True.
And if you lay on your stomach with the mask pulling down, I think it's more weight than
On the-
laying on your back
yeah.
with the headset
Yeah.
pushing back on you.
So if you're leaning back, getting the chair
Yeah.
vibrating thing on your back.
One really cool thing they said is that they're going to use fragrances to help out with the headsets.
Ooh, so there might be, they pour salt up your nose for you're at the beach.
Throw handfuls of sand at you.
Put flowers up your nose for the
Yeah.
garden.
The one thing I don't understand how this is going to work is the amount of sweat you produce with the headset on.
Yes.
I have a
They'll
big
definitely
problem.
have disposable eyepiece things.
But even then, I find it uncomfortable to a level of it's not a massage
Yeah.
parlor. It's
Yeah.
not uncomfortable if you're, playing Beat Saber and trying to build a sweat. But it
kinda
wear
takes
to
away from
relax.
the
I would
the
find-
massage.
so I'm curious if they're going to use a more thick, airy foam that's going to breathe better,
Okay.
which could be possible.
Yep. Get more airflow on your face.
Yeah, because the pads we have for the Vive headset is a very thin foam that just collapses on itself, so it creates almost
Yeah.
an airtight seal, which is
Liquid cooled VR. Not the computer, the headset.
and it's like it comes from the wall, so you can't move the headset on the wall. You just have to put your head up into the chair. Liquid.
It's mounted under the chair, like the headrest underneath for the massage parlor.
You got to get in here. And flexible cables for the, to
Oh,
connect to the
yeah.
headset.
Yes.
They have flexible cables.
But this seems super interesting, which is a really cool because one of my favorite VR games is VR fishing, which is super stupid.
Which is super stupid.
Because I don't like real fishing.
Yeah.
But there's something about the VR fishing, about sitting down in the middle of December. It's nice and cold, and you can fish, and then you see the bears, and you see the full woods and waterfalls and everything. It's really cool and relaxing, and it does the instant game gratifications where when you catch a fish, you put it in the ice chest, and it gives you money. And then you can buy better bait to get bigger fishes
Okay.
and stuff.
And you
So
don't
get-
actually have to hook a worm and stuff.
You do,
You do.
but not literal.
But, yeah.
So yeah, you grab the hook and you grab the bait and you have to put them together.
Yeah.
But it's not
like
that's
a-
yeah, it's like real fishing,
Yeah, real fishing, totally.
but in the comfort of your home. And so
If-
I would be really curious if they just release this game on Steam because it's a game,
Oh, yeah.
and then you can just buy yourself a massage chair and have the whole experience.
DIY massage at the beach.
Yeah, then you just have to have a full-time live-in masseuse and you're set.
Yeah. Or a chair, massage chair.
Oh yeah, that might work too.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh man.
You want to go for one switch? That seems like the most interesting topic we've got.
It's definitely the most interesting. To me, it's most interesting.
Yes.
All right, so this MKBHD video posted over on his channel on YouTube. Oh, he's going to start talking here.
Marquise Brownlee.
Oh, yeah, super good creator. Did a video studio tour with Lou and his crew, Jack, Will, and Kirk, on January 26, 2019. So 7
almost
months.
half a year ago, yeah.
Yeah. Woo. But the studio tour is still very relative. It's really cool video. It's 10 minutes worth the watch. But he goes through and shows Lou only has 2 different setups in his entire studio where he does all his videos. He has the Unbox Therapy setup where he
Which
does...
has the camera above and the camera facing him and the table where he...
and then the third camera where
Yep.
he talks to Jack.
Yes.
The elusive Jack. And that's the set I'm more interested in.
Okay.
Uh,
Yep. And
'Cause then
that's
he-
where the one switch stuff comes in.
yes.
And then he also has his other setup, which is
The huge newsroom
more of a
style.
newsroom style, where he has the, like we were looking at last week, with the big RGB
the 10
thing in
4K
the back.
panels.
Yeah,
And then in this video, they actually showed that he has 2 more TVs
off to each side.
off to each side, which is really unique. I think it's a very cool setup, well designed. But this one switch, I've been calling it one switch setup, is very neat. I think Marcus actually said it was a one switch, which is where I got it. It has 3 softbox lights, and that's all the lighting he has for this entire setup. He has 2 on the table that come in from sides to help with shadowing, and then 1 in the front to light up the face so you don't get the weird eye bag
Shadows, yeah.
shadow look. And then he does the 3 cameras and a shotgun mic, which I thought was weird. They used a shotgun mic in this setup,
Yeah,
but it seems to work really well.
yeah.
I like it because he has this all on one strip. So when he comes into the office, he hits the one red power button on the strip. His lights turn on, his cameras turn on, mic turns on, computer, the TVs, everything turns on. And all he has to do is hit record and then do his live unboxing.
Yep.
And I think that is a really, really
Yeah,
smooth and
it's
good
really
workflow.
efficient. Rather than what we do is we come in, so I have the camera, he has the computer, he has most of the gear.
But you have the very important camera.
Yes, and the cameras. So I bring in the camera, I bring in my laptop, we set everything up, plug everything in, reboot OBS a few times,
Yeah.
boot up a few different softwares,
Restart for
and
Windows
it's a big
updates.
process.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a one switch setup by any means.
So I would be curious to set this up at my store.
Yes,
So when I get packages in to do customer repairs,
yes,
I can quickly go over there and do a live unboxing of this is why I bought this $20 item off eBay or something, opposed to buying the original OEM from the factory for $240.
Yeah.
And that can actually show it working and everything. So it's not as universal electronics as Lou does, because he does
Mhm.
like smartwatches and smartphones and everything, but mine would be computer part focused.
gotcha.
So it'd be like, oh, here's everything you would ever need about computers if you're repairing them.
But it doesn't make sense to set up for 20 minutes and do a short video like that.
Yes.
Whereas a one switch setup, where you can just turn it
Yep.
on, record, and go.
Yeah, because I do often live stream a lot of my customer repairs, but the problem is it takes 20 minutes
Yeah.
to set it up.
Yeah.
Even though it's on the main computer, I have to get the camera adjusted,
Yep.
get the mics on,
Yep.
and it's way too much work for the majority of my repairs to be worthwhile.
Yeah.
So I am looking at doing something like this. It's
Mhm.
really cool. I
Mhm.
have to get your opinion of it
Yeah.
off camera
Yeah,
on
I like
a
it.
couple of the specs. But I think it's a very neat idea. We at that 30-minute mark?
Nope.
Nope. Well, we ain't talking too fast.
Oh, you want to talk about competing against Amazon?
Yeah, so that was my
Busting the monopoly.
that was my headline. Now it's just so you would talk about it. Dell is doing a Black Friday sale.
In
From-
July.
July
Interesting.
1st to the last day of July 31st.
Okay.
And it's to compete with Amazon's 2-day Prime sale, which,
Amazon's 2-day Prime sale.
yeah, 31 days.
Huh. Seems a little mismatch there.
Yeah. Some of these deals look really, really well. They're doing deals on like $100 off of a $250 laptop.
Wow.
Don't
32%
buy-
discount, yeah.
Don't buy a $250 laptop.
But if it's $150, eh?
You're gonna get a $30 or 32 gig built-in graphics because they'll be soldered onto the motherboard, and then you can't run your Windows updates. So be super careful on buying your cheap
True.
laptops. Make sure you can upgrade the storage past 32 gigs. And then a lot of these look more like a air quotes doorbuster deals where they only have a super small limit, and it's going to be for the types of people who sit there and snipe
Gotcha.
deals, which I don't really consider deals at that point. It's the people who have enough patience to sit there. But I think this is a poor attempt at beating Prime Day sales. I think Amazon doesn't compete with Black Friday, Cyber Monday is a good thing. I think them having their own special holiday should be kept to them, because I don't see how this is going to work for Dell. It's cool publicity.
That's probably a good part of why they're doing it.
That's about it,
my
though.
guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Most recent couple of years for Prime Days, I haven't really found any good deals that I liked.
Okay. I've never really searched to find anything or
'cause-
bothered looking at them.
Yeah, I usually set apart time where I just sit there and just scour through Prime to try to find the Prime deals, and it's always just like, I saved $1.
Yeah.
That's never...
Was it worth the time?
No,
not really.
Not really. But I'd be curious on what Prime deals happen because of the new Dell, or if Amazon's like, won't affect our business at all.
Yeah, I feel like Amazon's going to be pretty...
This would be a lot better if Dell partnered with Best Buy, because they're
True.
Best Buds.
Yeah.
And you could go into Best Buys and get really good Dell, and even HP.
So where's Dell doing these discounts? Are they only on the Dell website? Because I've never gone on the Dell website to buy anything, ever.
I've gone on the Dell website a lot, actually.
I'm wondering if the normal consumer does.
No.
No. Okay. Peanut Gallery says no.
I think it is on...
Amazon.
Yeah, we got Amazon, exactly.
Which is why the Amazon Prime Day is now just kind of a cycle of clear out the warehouse, because we're all tuned into, hey, go in and shop on these 2 days, get fantastic deals, but they're not really deals anymore.
They're just clearing stuff out.
Oh,
They used to be deals.
I'm mistaken. It's not all July. It's just July 1st to 14th.
Okay, so first 2 weeks in July.
Which is weird because Prime Day is 15 and 16.
What? They're ending it the 2 days before Prime Day?
Which is mind-boggling, but all right.
Why would you lead into Amazon's deal like
That's
that?
genius, though.
They're trying to steal everybody's money before Prime Day?
Yeah. Say, hey, I've got this amazing deal. You're going to lose out if you try to wait to Amazon's Prime Day. And then you wait till then, you're going to luck out. So, buy it now.
True.
And this paragraph
There's
on
reasoning behind it.
Mashable, which I've been reading off of, says, pro tip, Dell Rewards members get early access to the Doorbusters. Their deals start on July 1st, and everyone else gets on at July 8th. So it's a 1 week sale. But if you're a Dell member, you get the week before.
Signing up is pretty much a no-brainer. I wonder if it costs anything. And if it's a subscription that they're going to continually get money from.
I bet it's going to be like under their warranty. So the bigger businesses who buy the $2,000 Dell computer with the 5-year extended warranty become the Dell Rewards members.
Okay.
But don't know for sure. But yeah, so if you're a Dell Rewards member, it might be worthwhile.
At least check it out.
Especially if you're in the market for a new Dell computer.
Signing up.
You're looking to see if you can
Yeah,
get
I'm
them
looking to see what it costs to sign up.
for free.
Join. It's easy and free. To join Dell Rewards, just sign into your Dell account or create one, and select the box to join the Dell Rewards program. Your name and email is all you need to join. Interesting. So it's free. So it is a no-brainer to join if you're interested in the deal.
You just get emails from Dell.
Yep. And then you get 3% back in rewards when you purchase $500 in products. Not sponsored.
Oof. Speaking of not sponsor, we're going to get into the sponsor spots.
Sounds good. This video is sponsored by
AC.
AC.
That's about it.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the AC.
Woo! AC and fast internet. We have had no problems.
Good.
Zero drain drop. Ooh, zero
Drain
frame
froth.
drops. That was a mouthful. And no encoding issues on YouTube.
Sweet.
We're going good.
Should have gone with fiber.
I thought that was your internet when you sent me the picture. So,
Yeah.
spoiler alert: we have a different background today
You're welcome.
because
It's not boring.
because we are broadcasting from a friend's house today,
Oh yeah.
and they have AC, hence the sponsor by AC, and super fast internet. Earlier today, he sent me a picture
Yeah.
saying, "I thought you were showing me your new internet,
Yeah.
but it was actually their
Yes.
internet.
Yeah. So they, I
It's
believe,
like 600 gigs."
So that's 600 megs, down. That's
Not
what.
gigs. Oof,
Yeah.
that'd be insane.
Whoa. Yeah. And then 25 up is I think what the picture
Okay.
had on it.
Okay.
So it's a little bit faster than what I got upload speed wise. It's a lot
Yeah.
faster download.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But we need that upload for these videos.
Yes.
Speaking about a big loss, buy your SSDs today. Toshiba Memory, which is SanDisk and Western Digital's joint venture, disclosed on Friday that the power outage at one of their Japanese locations on June 15th, so 3 weeks ago now, lost power and lost a lot of wafers.
And is shut down until the middle of July.
It is still shut down?
That's what it says here. It says expected to resume operations by mid-July.
Whoa. I wonder why. I'm curious if they have to clean out the machines.
Ooh, because they got stuff stuck in the machines,
Yeah.
possibly.
While the wafers
Yeah.
are being created. If
Or soldering stuff.
yeah,
that just
and they have to go back
dries
through and
Yeah.
re-clean all the machines to start it back up.
Yeah. So this is from over on the Linus Tech Tip forum.
Thank you, Linus.
Thank you, Linus. And one of the members, Levent, commented, so approximately 50 million 120 gig SSDs.
Which
That's a lot of
really-
SSDs.
And that's at like 120 gigs. So I mean, even if you go to the 240s, you're talking 25 million,
Yeah.
and then you're 12 million at 500 gig.
It's a lot of SSDs that are going to be shorted.
Everyone's hoping that Intel, which is Micron brand name, or Samsung or Hinks, however you want to pronounce them, can mass produce those SSDs in time. Because I don't buy 25 million SSDs in a month.
Nope.
I don't make a dent in it, but I definitely need those.
Yeah.
Uh,
So if there were a shortage, then
I'd
even though you don't use that many, you'd still be disappointing customers.
it would be very disappointing to a lot of customers. Right now, I'm buying I don't buy 120s anymore. I'm buying the 240 gigs for about $27
Dang.
each. And if it shorts out and brings those prices up even to $40, it's going to be a much harder sell.
Yeah.
It's only $12 more, but trying to convince a person that's to spend $12 more on something that to them isn't tangible, so why spend it?
Although he posted a video the other day on a different
Yeah,
platform, comparing the load times from an SSD and a hard drive, and it's very noticeable.
And even two of the computers, one had a cheaper SSD. I believe it was a Crucial.
Okay.
Crucial 240 gig and a Samsung 860 Evo.
Okay.
And even between those two, I turned them on one at a time, about 2 seconds between, and the Evo still booted faster. So it was about 4 seconds faster.
So the Evo was the last one booted?
It was the first one, or it was the last one turned on, and the
Oh,
first
gotcha.
one
Yeah, that's what I mean.
to desktop. It took about 4 seconds less just between two different brand SSDs, and I don't think that the Toshiba memory is on the cheaper end. It's a SanDisk. It's SanDisk wafers.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be shocked to see on Amazon these shoot up in price again.
Yeah.
But I'm curious on how much backstock a lot of these retailers and e-tailers have. Because even I, just a small repair shop, I carry enough stock to last me a month over.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious on how much over they carry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because SSDs are something like RAM you buy in bulk. It's not i9 9900Ks where you order 2 of them.
Yeah. Not Linus, we're not going to drop it. All right. Whew. Social media strike.
Oh yeah, from Wikipedia.
Wikipedia. How do you pronounce it?
Wikipedia?
Wikipedia. There you go.
It's Wikipedia.
No, it's not Wikipedia. It's Wikipedia.
Oh. The co-founder of Wikipedia. Oh, this is the wrong article.
The one you shared?
No, the one I opened. Co-founder Larry Sanger says you should stop using social media for 2 days.
Oh, okay.
And you should also post on social media during those 2 days saying you're not using social media.
Wait.
So
is there a discrepancy there?
Yeah.
You should post on social media about not using social media.
So he has a blog, LarrySanger.org, not sponsored.
Hit us up.
Yeah. Hit us up, Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
We hear you have too much money. He says he puts a nice what, who, when, where, why, and hashtag of why you should stop using social media for 2 days. I am super anti this.
Anti this or anti social media?
Anti-strike.
Okay.
I'm also anti-social media. This is just a bad way to go against it.
Okay. Gotcha.
So he says on July 4th and 5th, you can do both or just one of them, but he really wants you to do both. To go on strike and to not use social media accounts, except when you are posting that you are no longer using social media for those 2 days. He says, who can do it? You. The more the merrier.
Of course.
And he's urging everyone to go on strike. And then in quotes here he says, all the rest of us who have serious grievances about social media, privacy, free speech, or something else. So,
which should be everybody.
So he's really
to be fair.
Not protesting social media as it is policing of social media, I guess. Or hiding of free speech. And he says, what is this strike? He says it's a collective pause in our use of social media, except to post notices and memes that, 1, declare that we are on strike.
Use hashtag social media strike.
With capitalization.
Yes, of course.
2, which is optional, that's in parentheses, point to a copy of and then he links to a Declaration of Digital Independence. Which is...
Hence the July 4th and 5th.
Yeah. And he says preferably write your own rather than just using the same one, which is very unique. And then step 3, urge others to join the strike. Ask your friends, family, and followers to sign the strike. And while you're doing this, recommend to them Windows 10. How likely are you to bring up Windows 10 in a casual conversation? 0.
It's not very. Well, at your job, yeah. I guess it's not.
I'm about the 1 in the million.
Yeah.
When July 4th and 5th, he says strike at least 1 day for him, but if you can, both. And then Y is a bullet point list, which is more topics than we got.
Basically, talking about privacy, owning your own data.
Yeah, a lot of it's about privacy.
Yeah, which is good.
One of my favorite comments I read on this after reading this article, I searched a couple different forums on it. One of my favorite was, his blog post, you could post comments, which makes his blog post a social media site.
Technically.
So are we supposed to go on his blog and just reply?
Yes.
Hashtag social media strike? Because a lot of forums are pretty open on free speech.
Yeah.
They just have the 3 generic rules: be kind to one another, don't be a jerk, and something else.
Some other rule that we
There's some
didn't pay attention
to. We're gonna get to the first 2.
Yeah. Read all the rules, that was the 3rd rule.
So the reason I'm super anti this, you probably already guessed it, is they're private platforms. They're owned by a company. They get to choose what you say. It's not like the sidewalk outside where you can say whatever you want. It's like a shopping mall.
Okay.
You can't go into a mall and then just start spewing words out of your mouth.
Yeah, I definitely agree that the company does have the right to decide what information they allow on their platform.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean we shouldn't fight back and say, hey.
You can fight back. You can just delete your account and not be on that platform.
True.
No one says you have to be on Facebook.
True.
Unless you care about your credit score.
Your social credit score.
Yeah, your social credit score. Coming to America near you. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but you can still try and debate to make a platform better
Yeah.
and more friendly to users and their privacy. And
Yeah, so I used to actually be part of a open speech social media. It was not a competitor to
Reddit?
Facebook. No. They actually shut down due to the lack of user base.
Ouch. Rip.
Yeah. It was actually really, really cool. I used about a year and a half. I stopped using about 6 months, went back,
Do you know what it's
and it was
called?
gone. I do. I can't say.
Okay.
Won't say.
Okay.
It was a really cool site, though. And it was based on the idea that you could say whatever you want. You can ask whatever you want. But it wasn't successful, obviously,
Okay.
like Facebook is. One of the reasons I like how Facebook works is it part of it relies on your social stats. Like you can't post.
So you
whatever
can't just
want.
keep trolling and trolling
Yes.
because then people will say, hey, there's this Jacob guy who keeps trolling.
Yeah,
Let's unfriend him and never
you-
talk to him again.
You could be hunted
Although
down.
you can create a fake account,
Which
which we've talked about that too.
yeah. So I would be curious on how many people actually do this. I don't think it's going to be as big as a lot of the strikes that have happened on the internet recently.
Yeah.
Because even I have a hard time understanding how this works.
Ooh, interesting. One of the things he recommends is straight up spamming. Set up a posting bot if available.
I did see
Hopefully a programmer, and this is from larrysinger.org, which is that his website?
Yep.
Set up a posting bot if available. Hopefully a programmer or several will create bots, browser plugins, or apps you can quickly and easily set up to post notices of the strike, links, memes, etc. for you on the appointed dates.
So a curious
Note, I'm not responsible for anything else anyone creates, he says.
So I'm curious if that will hold up if someone what's it called? DDoSes.
Yeah, like just DDoS Facebook.
But
or
if
just
you
spam Facebook, you know.
but if you
No one will unfriend you, don't worry.
you could
They will.
DDoS certain websites that if they come down, they probably bring legal consequences to that. Cause
Yeah, well, I think DDoSing is
isn't it illegal?
illegal, yeah.
Agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure DDoSing is illegal. And if you say, let's build an army of programmers to spam, that's essentially asking to DDoS Reddit, Imgur, Facebook, MySpace.
Are you infringing on this guy's free speech?
I am. But his website, he can say whatever he wants.
Is shouting for DDoS on the internet the same as shouting fire in a crowded theater?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. Think about that one for a second.
Because if you shout fire in a theater, someone can get trampled
Someone could get
and
hurt.
injured. And
If you
this
shout
is-
DDoS Facebook on your stream on YouTube,
Yeah.
someone could get
Oh.
hurt. I'm not advocating for this. What you do on your time is your business, not mine.
You're responsible.
I do not claim any responsibility for your actions.
That's between you and the FBI.
Yes, that's between you, the FBI, and the NSA, who's probably watching this as well at this point.
Oh, we got one
At
viewer.
least we have a viewer.
It's the NSA.
And it's the NSA, of course.
Oh, thank you.
Strike back against all this privacy.
Yes.
Where's the FBI van?
Oh,
I did see a strange Wi-Fi earlier.
So the last interesting topic I have tonight, if you got anything else, is
Oh no. Brave, yes.
the Brave web browser, which I just heard about today.
Speaking of privacy,
Brave web browser. You are not a product.
neither is your data.
A lot of really cool things on this. One of the ones which I saw in a comment section talking about Brave, I researched it before I downloaded and installed it on this computer, is that it does ad blocking apparently really, really well. It's supposedly one of the fastest one. They advertise that they are 8.7 times to 4.5 times faster than Chrome on an Android tablet.
It looks like that's on certain websites as well.
Yeah, so they're faster on certain websites than others. But
So they must be blocking ads or blocking some JavaScript or
yeah,
something on those
if you're talking
pages.
4 to 8 times faster.
That's a lot faster.
One of the curious things that really caught my attention is they have it on their website about 5, 6 all the way down. Earn rewards and give back to your favorite creators.
Ooh.
So apparently, with their ad blocking, it may look like that they're putting in their own ads. And so the web browser is making money from blocking third-party ads and putting in their own.
Okay, that's interesting. Which I'm sure is an opt-in feature. On Brave.
It is an opt-in. So when I installed it, it asks,
Okay.
do you want to opt in? Which is very, very nice.
Yes.
It's not an opt-out feature.
Yes.
It's still morally questionable at that point.
Yeah,
Um,
it is because you're kind of almost stealing straight from the website, or Brave
Yeah.
is in this case.
Yeah, so I have a friend who's a forum owner. He owns a pretty popular forum. He makes a portion of his living off of
The ads.
running and maintaining the forum from
Yeah.
the ads. He would be pissed if this started happening because this would possibly
It's
affect him.
almost like plagiarizing in a way because you're taking the site's data and
Yeah.
inserting your own ads
Yeah, you're taking their content and then putting your cover on
and
it.
monetizing their content.
But I installed it. I opted out of that. I never opted in. And I'm going to try using it for a couple weeks
Yeah.
and see if it is faster. It's built on the Chromium
It looks
browser.
pretty nice. It looks very similar to Chrome.
It looks very modern. I do love the way it looks.
I wonder if you can import bookmarks.
You
and-
can. It asked right
Sweet.
away. It said, do you want to import bookmarks from your default browser? It was a very nice setup. There was no, do you want to install Adobe Reader or Avast antivirus? So it was very clean and friendly, unlike Mozilla trying to get that installed. So I'm going to use it for a week, see what happens. I did 3 Google searches and looked on a couple forums, and it says it blocked 111 ads.
Wow, that's quick. That's
And
a lot of ads.
Then it switched me from HTTP to HTTPS twice. So it upgraded from a non-secure website to the secure
Nice.
version, which is really nice. As a guy who owns a few websites, I understand the difficulty of putting in a text documents with 2 lines of code to
Yeah.
force the...
To use HTTPS.
I don't understand why it's not a default thing when you buy hosting service that they
Yeah.
throw that in there. It seems like that should be something that's enforced.
Yeah.
If you buy SSL certificate, the SSL certificate, when you install it on the domain, should force this document to force you to HTTPS. There's no reason to not use it, aside if you don't want to spend $7 a year
Yeah.
to secure your users.
Yeah.
But I'm curious about the Brave browser. I'm using the Google search engine on it, not DuckDuckGo or
Oh, come on now.
any of those. I'm curious on if it's better than Tor, privacy-based for speed-based.
Mhm.
Use Tor if you really want privacy, which is questionable at this point now.
Yeah.
But it says it's fast and no ads. So next week I'll have be able to screen share with you, and you'll be seeing more Brave.
Yep. Yeah, the UI looks essentially
Almost
Exactly the
identical.
same, yeah.
Yeah. Different favicons.
because it's
not favicons.
it's based on Chromium
Yeah.
anyway. So yeah. I haven't tried out the new Chrome Edge or the Edge Chromium browser either,
I have not either, actually.
but
No, that's not it.
you must have to install it.
Yeah, I think so.
I think. I haven't gotten that new update either.
You haven't got the
Talking about.
1903?
No. Maybe
So-
I just haven't searched for it. But
A really weird thing has happened to me yesterday. I ran Windows Update, and it said, would you like to install the 1906 update?
Okay.
I clicked it, and it disappeared. Never saw it again.
Huh.
And I haven't looked for it, but it was definitely 1906 and not 1903. So I'm curious on what it was. I haven't done any research on it.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to research on camera. But I'm curious because I clicked download an update and it just disappeared and hasn't shown back up. That's all the interesting topics.
Yes.
It's a lot more than last week, which is
Yes, that's true. Peanut Gallery, you got any interesting topics?
nice.
I'm trying the Brave on the.
Oh, Brave on the mobile.
Yes.
Interesting.
Did it ask you to opt into the?
Yes, it
Micropayments. Here, kitty, kitty.
You didn't, right?
No, I did not.
Perfect.
But I haven't figured out how I'm supposed to sync because you said you
Bookmarks.
can sync between like bookmarks on Chrome and what does not. And I haven't figured out how to do that. But as far as like just loading up Amazon, loading up Facebook, it went really fast, and I'm not seeing any ads on mobile, which is really nice. Maybe
Yeah.
I should just load up YouTube and see how one of those works.
Yeah, because YouTube started doing the dual ads.
Oh, that would make me download it because, yeah, YouTube ads
Okay, pull
I mean,
Yeah,
are annoying.
that's
Especially the 2 ads. What's up with that? Why are you playing me 2 ads?
I would
That was
fight
loud.
that you should have 2 ads at the beginning, then 1 ad at the beginning, and 1 ad halfway through. That really makes me.
Oh, no, you're right.
Just loaded straight into a video, no ads.
Nice.
Perfect. No ads on the Brave browser on YouTube on mobile, which is a lot of.
Yeah, that might
Like,
make me
the ads on mobile
get it.
are literally half the thing I complain about because you can put ad blocker on your computer,
Yep.
nice and easy. On
Yep.
your phone,
Because you don't have the extensions up on the phone, so.
exactly.
Huh. This could really take off then.
Yeah.
Especially on mobile.
Until someone finds a bit miner or some type of crypto miner or
Yeah.
something stupid running in the background, they try to pull a fast one. But right now, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, for
Alright.
sure.
It looks very well done.
We don't have the Raspberry Pi to show you this week that hasn't been touched.
Yeah, still sitting there though. I almost picked it up and worked on it a couple days ago.
Okay.
I got caught up in a little bored. I was gonna pick it up and work on it, and decided not to.
Oh man, this is about to
But-
get fancy.
But it got close.
All right. Well, that is all our tech topics tonight.
Yeah. Cut short a little bit, but Nephew Tech is definitely on its way to make a lot of videos. so far.
Especially if you have the
Yeah,
one
the
button,
one
yeah.
button setup, which I'm gonna get you to talk about a little
Yes.
bit off of stream.
yes.
Cool. Until next time.
Let's tech about it.
Then I gotta stop this.
Just stop.